In this video, I'm going to talk really fast because I only got 3 minutes, but I'm going to teach you how to be led by the Holy Spirit of God, how to be filled with the Holy Spirit of God, how to let your light shine, how to help your family, your children, so they don't follow the same paths you followed, and because you're going to learn about this grace that God has given to us. It is not a work. This is how you're led by the Holy Spirit. This is how you put on the full armor of God. This is how you crucify the flesh with its passions, because those who belong to Christ have crucified the flesh with their passions. Jesus said, those who abide in me, who eat my flesh and drink my blood, abide in me and I abide in them. You cannot bear fruit apart from Christ. None of us can. Living the Christian life is not difficult. It's absolutely impossible apart from Christ. So I'm going to teach you today in 3 minutes how to do this. There's a lot of things happening in the most hated chapter of the Bible. It's called Isaiah 58. Don't turn the channel because you're going to want to hear this if you love your children, because you're going to be raising up the foundation of many generations. You're going to be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of streets to dwell in. You're going to be cutting cords of oppression, which is troubling of the mind. You're going to be cutting cords of depression, anxiety, fears. You're going to be breaking those yokes. You're going to be letting your light shine forth like the noonday. You're going to have the glory of the Lord be your rear guard, and your righteousness go before you. That is Christ in the book of Colossians, and it speaks of it as personified. This is a personal guide through life. He says, I will guide you continually. You will be like a well-watered garden. You will delight yourself in the Lord. You will ride on the high hills of the land. That's where wisdom cries out. And Proverbs 8, he says he's going to make your healing quickly appear, which is, it speaks of bursting out. It was used in the original Hebrew for breaching a dam, so it bursts out. This isn't just superficial healing. This is healing from deep within and bursting out. This is your light shining forth. And this is where I just can't believe that nobody's telling you guys how to do this. Probably because they themselves don't know how. But you're pastors. But Jesus said that in John 6:56, those who eat my flesh and drink my blood abide in me. And this whole chapter, the hated chapter of the Bible, Isaiah 58, accumulates with, I will feed you with the inheritance of your father Jacob. And that is God himself. In Jeremiah 10, we see that. It is the Lord of heavenly hosts. So it's his military name, exactly what we need to overcome the fallen nature. So this is a wonderful grace. The writer of Hebrews tells us, don't be taken astray by deceptive teachings, for it's good for the heart to be strengthened by grace. We're saved by grace and not by foods. For those who are so occupied, we're not benefited, because we have an altar to eat from which those who serve in the tabernacle have no right to eat. And he says, strengthen that which lies feeble at your sides and the weak knees. He says right here, you're going to make fat your bones. I mean, in the Hebrew, it's going to strengthen your frame for war. So this is how we put on Christ, put on the full armor of God, clothe ourselves with Christ, be led by the Holy Spirit, and crucify the flesh with its passions. That's why Paul said, I strike a blow to my body, make it obedient me. Death is working in us, but life is working in you. Outwardly we're wasting away, but inwardly being renewed day by day. Always carrying around the body of the death of Christ, of the resurrection life of Christ might be revealed. And this is the fast that the Lord has chosen. And this is a grace that he has chosen, and it's alluded to all throughout Holy Writ.